Hey guys, this is Ariel back with another video update for you. This is going to be pretty cool for me. Just got this package from Studio Creations, as you can see. I got it from Jeff Allen, Studio Creations, Athens, Georgia. These guys are pretty cool. What's in the box? What's in the box, you're asking? Well, so far, I've seen a lot of pictures, a lot of posts, a lot of really cool things with this particular item. This is part of my dual Proton pack project. So this is going to be a quick unbox and review of the contents of said box. And using my very dull X-Acto knife, I got to get some new blades to cut into the tape here because I want to preserve this box for future projects. Boxes, if you guys are interested to know, make great, if you don't already know, they make great prop material. My very first Proton pack was one that was made out of entirely cardboard. I didn't have any hoses or anything attached to it. It was just basically the shell, and that was it. So here we go. We've got this nice roomy interior, couple of pieces of paper, which looks like that is what we're getting here. So we're going to pull all the paper chunks out of here. Toss this on the floor. Don't mind the mess, it's just, well, a mess. So here are two big chunks of paper. We're going to start with the smaller chunk. Oh my god, this thing is beautiful! Alright. So for those of you who are interested, this is a vacuum form Proton pack shell. This is the upper half. It includes the crank box, the power, power cell. It includes the gun box holder. Now right out of the box right away, I do notice a little bit of webbing here. Looking at the back, it doesn't look too bad here. So hopefully we can cut that out a little bit. Maybe cut all of this down into a nice angled shape. But it doesn't actually, appear to be that bad. It's actually really solid. It's really, I honestly expected it to be a lot more flimsier than it is, but it's actually pretty solid. This is for the booster area. I think some of this has to get cut down. I'm not sure. I will get a hold of the guys there. The power cell is going to have to get cut out, and once I get measurements, we're going to cut that out. It is a very basic shaping here, but in all, it's really, really awesome for what it is. They did a really good job vacuuming out the corner plate, vacuuming out the gun box and its details, the gun mount box I should say, and its details. They got the ramp here. That's really awesome. And there's not too many bad things I can say other than, the webbing here, here, and here, but and there's a little bit on the bottom corner here. But that is to be expected when you're vac forming stuff, that there is going to be some webbing. So I knew what I was getting myself into, and hopefully I'll be able to cut those down and straighten them out, get them looking really nice. I'll probably just go with some styrene, cut out the areas that are webbed out, and just super glue in some styrene. Oh wow, look at this beauty. Alright, this is the spacer and the cyclotron, and looking at the back, there doesn't appear to be any obvious webbing. There is some really good detail on the inside, and man, if I really wanted, this could make like a really killer Jello mold. But I don't think anyone would eat that much Jello. I don't see it happening, guys. But looking at the shell itself for the spacer and everything, it's really clean. Its edges are really crisp. It does give you the look, the iconic look that, hey, this is a Proton pack. This is really frickin' sweet. There's a little bit of notching here, which I don't know if that's from when they pulled it. I don't know if that's where they pulled it. But there is a little bit of obvious notching here from the spacer plate. So we're going to set this down right here. And we're going to take a look at how it looks together. Overall, this is a beautiful, beautiful shell. It doesn't quite line up as well as I wanted it to. Probably due to some minor webbing, and I may have to cut some of this out along the top here. But all in all, this is a beautiful shell, very beautiful work. The guys at Studio Creations really knew what they were doing when they created this. I see what's happening here. Okay, so right here is the problem area, which is going to be a pretty quick fix. It's basically this right here isn't lining up correctly with this corner here, isn't lining up correctly with the inside of the gun mount box. So it's causing everything to be pushed down, and I don't know if you can, how well you can see that, or if you can see it at all, but it does leave a bit of a gap right here. Which, again, this is all easily correctable, just maybe with a heat gun, or just cutting out some plastic around maybe here, cutting everything off of this shelf from here down. Again, it doesn't look like it's going to be too bad, but it does look like it's going to be a lot of fun to work on. Now, I am planning on making either plastic or a fiberglass ion arm. So we are going to look into what our options are, and the next time we come back we'll be at our workbench. Woohoo! So we're going to actually mark this off here. We're going to do all the measurements for how far out the ion arm is going to come. We're going to see if this needs to be cut down space-wise from the back here. And we're just going to take an overall look at where all of our cuts need to be made and where our measurements need to be taken. But in all, this is a very, very beautiful vacuum form. Again, there is a little bit of webbing, but that's to be expected really when you are working with a vacuum formed anything really. So when I come back, we will have more video updates. So until next time, guys, guess I'm signing off.